talk about how you feel in real time, right?
Yeah.
I'm feeling in real time. That be quiet. That was crazy. The shut up. I was like, oh, okay. Because what we really giving up here? Like, what's up?
Okay. Right? I have said, hush, shut up. Like, yo, you overtalk. And like I said, I'm not about to be up here fighting for no mic. Like, I'm not doing that. If I already got the job, like, what am I doing? Like, and it's like the only time you can quiet down is somebody be like, shut up or hush.
My mom don't even tell me shut up, Jess. I'm a grown ass woman.
And I understand you could have said that on air right then and there, or right after when you saying you put me in the office. You never put me nowhere to tell me that.
Because the way that I do things when it comes to my job and my career, that's not what we on. And I told you from the jump, I was never going to give that to you.
Okay.
Ever. And
against each
and
other.
You're here because of an opportunity that I extended.
Regardless
like
it will work. But sometimes this might have to happen, and it's happening with love and I'm a producer at the end of the day. You my talent, we gonna be straight.
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Girl, can we gossip? Gossip, gossip, girl, can we gossip? Gossip, gossip, girl, can we gossip? Gossip, gossip, girl. What's tea, Petty Bunch? Welcome back to another episode of Girl, Can we gossip with the petty one? Y'all, we are back here for a messy moment inside the car. We are giving car chronicles. So let's get into it. Oh my God. The Breakfast Club. We be clubbing. Was clubbing today. I am sure these ratings were very much needed, considering where it is the ratings really have been, just up and down and up and down and up. Before we get into Jess with the mess and her confronting her fellow co-host and senior producer, Lauren LaRosa, I just want to talk about some things. Why is it when Black women find themselves at odds and trying to handle conflict, there is always some sort of monkey wrench being thrown into the situation that causes a rift in the conflict? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the moment where Jess Hilarious got in front of the group today. She showed up to work, and that was crazy. She showed up to work and she had a chip on her shoulder. Now, I'm going to say this. So, for anyone working or being hired at their dream job, which for Jess Hilarious, we know that working at the Breakfast Club was in fact her dream job. Getting hired by the Breakfast Club, it's the cultural news network that we the people tune into for our news. And it's a culture, it's a vibe thing, it is the voice of we the people. So imagine being hired there to work where millions listen to your voice daily. All topics, discussions, they are listening to your take. They are bringing national news to their platform. And people are tuned in to hear what the hell you have to say. So for somebody like a Jess Hilarious, she is most definitely making waves. Now, you guys know Jess Hilarious shot to superstardom. She got her start on Instagram. Well, actually, she got her start on Vine. And then when Vine transitioned over into Instagram, she started her, her commentary segments, which she later named Jess with the Mess. Her news is real. Jess, in her own right, has gained a following, okay? She has millions of followers. People are tuned in for the mess. Her stardom has catapulted so much that the likes of Nick Cannon, movie producers, they have worked with Jess. Jess has been a cast member of Wild and Out for a very long time. Jess has done movies. Jess has done TV shows. Jess, as some would say, is the real deal Holyfield. She is out here moving and shaking with the best of them. She is also a comedian. She travels the country and she does stand-up comedy, which in my opinion is more so her niche. Her niche. Anyway, Jess gets hired on by the Breakfast Club, filling the void that Angela Yee has left behind. Now, mind you, Jess was already working in this capacity for about a year. You know, the Breakfast Club was interviewing several people. Lauren LaRosa was among some of the personalities they brought in to see who eventually would be the third and final, co-host with Charla and DJ Envy. So they ended up selecting Jess Hilarious. And, we the people, we had some feelings about it. A lot of people didn't feel that Jess could really give what she needed to give. Some people, Team Jess, they like, hey, we're here for it. We're here for it. So the moment Jess gets into the seat, her slip really starts to show. Jess is giving us her mess, but it's not translating the way that it translates on Instagram. They would ask follow-up questions about different stories and Jess was not showing up prepared. She really couldn't answer things. Sometimes people in the comments is talking about her comprehension level, saying that she can't read that well. Basically, it's giving ill informed. And so it was just showing that Jess is not really, just not really feeling like she is a good fit in that, in that co-host seat. So comments also were made about Jess, going out partying, kicking it, sometimes showing up late for work. And of course, Charla would tease her. You know how sometimes people be playing, but they don't be playing and trying to be messy. Charla all day would be, messy about that. So anyway, not soon after Jess is hired in by the Breakfast Club, Jess reveals that she and her fiance are expecting a baby. Now, damn, how many times, ladies, has that happened to you, or have you heard a story where a woman gets the job of her dreams or just starts a job in general, only to find out that she is pregnant? So Jess revealing the news that she's pregnant. Of course, you can only work but for so long. So Jess worked for as long as she could, and she found her replacement, who is now the senior producer on the show, which is Lauren LaRosa. If you guys aren't familiar with Lauren LaRosa is a powerhouse in her own right. She is a public figure. She is a powerhouse behind Brown Girl Grinding, which is a broadcasting and media production company. She is also a pop culture news correspondent. She was a senior producer, reporter at TMZ. She did that for about 8 years. She got her Bachelor of Science degree from, what was it? Delaware State University. So Lauren, in her own right, is the truth. She is a try and true journalist. Okay, she is not new to this. She is true to this. So Lauren stood in for Jess while Jess was on maternity leave. And so Lauren's energy coming into the Breakfast Club presented a whole new type of vibe. The freshness, the energy that she gave, she comes in poised, polished, professional, with the notes, the notebooks, asking guests the questions as well as the follow-up questions. And we walking away like, well, damn, okay, she's giving us news that we can use. And we can walk away telling somebody, hey, did you hear about this story? Da, 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 da. Well, Lauren LaRosa's sources said da, 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 da. So Lauren filling in for Jess. Of course, the comments are going to be commenting. And as messy folk do, comments were coming up like, hey, we want to keep Lauren. We don't want Jess back. Lauren is giving us everything that we need. Basically, Lauren is proving herself to be and to fill the shoes that Angela Yee left behind. Like, yo, she is a perfect fit to fill. She is the perfect fit that Charla and DJ Envy were missing, where everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people were saying that Jess was definitely the one to, close that gap and be the third person that they needed for the trio cast. But Lauren's energy and vibe got the people saying like, oh shit, Lauren's bringing something better than Jess is bringing. She's bringing true and tried journalism. Like we're getting facts, we're getting information, we're getting tea with the facts, giving us a little messy, but giving us the facts behind, letting us know that hey, my sources said, sources are saying. She is proving herself to be credible, whereas Jess was proving herself to be just just was not polished and not professional. And so now the people in the comments are like, oh, we want Lauren to stay on. Oh, does Jess really have to come back? So y'all know how comments be, just messy as hell. So Jess returns to the Breakfast Club. And the day that she returns, there was so much tension in the room when she returned. It should have been like a happy time. Hey, welcome back, Jess. But just the energy and the vibe that Jess was giving off was kind of like, okay, this is my shit. Get up out of my seat. And so you could already see the vibe between her and Lauren most definitely was. Jess didn't feel like she received the warm welcome back that she was hoping for. She said she set her ass in the seat, and the first thing Lauren was like, are you reading them comments? Whereas DJ Envy was in his emotional bag asking her how maternity leave was. So as the months rolled on, Jess is looking like, why is this bitch? Why is she still here? Hello, I thought this was a trio. Why is she here? Why is she here? Now, a lot of folks may say, well, Lauren was vying for her job. Lauren took her job. Da 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 da. I'm not gonna say that I believe that Lauren set out to take Jess's job. But what I will say is that Lauren, being the consummate professional that she is, she needed to floss to the world for all those listening ears, i.e., other heads of radio networks that might be looking for someone that they want to create a show around. So she is giving that, hey, I I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. So I don't feel like Lauren was intentionally trying to take Jess's job, because I'm a firm believer in your gifts will make room for you, meaning what is for you is yours, and no man, woman, boy, girl, cat, dog can take what is meant for you. So Lauren, most definitely, I feel like Lauren was, you know how you look in the mirror, and sometimes for those big fitness buffs, when you look in the mirror and you look at your body and you're like, okay, I am my competition, not that chick over there, not that chick over there. It's me versus me. And I feel like that was one of the things that Lauren's mindset is me versus me. It's how can I present this news good every day? How can I keep the people salivating about the way I present the news? So that's what I feel like. It wasn't Lauren's fault that the people were just starting to feel her and her style, and they wanted more. More Lauren, less Jess. Now, over these past few months, we have watched Jess and Lauren kind of go back and forth, with Jess telling Lauren to shut up, hush. She says that Lauren, when she and Lauren are talking, or whenever she's trying to talk, she cannot get a word in edgewise because Lauren is always cutting her off. So we saw that. So for the average person, it's kind of giving like, Jess, you're a little bit salty, a little bit jelly that Lauren is coming in and she is now doing the mess, which was once your segment. So all of that is happening. Of course, people in the comments are eating it up. Now, Charla, being the seasoned vet that he is, I'm gonna say he is more messy than a woman. I swear, half the time y'all be like, "Oh, women is so messy." No, it be that be more messy than us. So this man actually had the unmitigated gall because he is enjoying the feud and the drama and the chaos and the confusion that he is actually telling Jess. He texted her, make sure, texting her to tell Jess to shut up, to keep the narrative that the people in the comments were, starting. Now, word is Charla is also serving as Jess's manager. I cannot confirm nor deny that. That is something that I read down in the comments that somebody said that he is supposed to be like her manager. So my thing is, if you are managing slash mentoring this woman, why would you want to cause more havoc and confusion for the show? I get it. You guys want, I get it. You're doing it for the ratings, but come on, man. Like, you're a seasoned professional. Jess is just getting her feet wet in the business, although she was with you guys for a year while she, was interviewing for the position. But still, that's messy as hell, trying to be her mentor. So anyway, another thing that was crazy that Jess was definitely allowing her slip to show was that, you guys remember, Wendy Williams has been locked up and under this crazy ass conservatorship by this white woman. I'm letting this car pass down the street. Oh, bus. Okay, so Wendy Williams was under this crazy ass conservatorship, this crazy ass white woman who had deemed her incapacitated. I even did a story, as did many other content creators, did stories saying that, oh, we believe Wendy is incapacitated. She's not in her right mind, da 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 da. Then, lo and behold, Wendy does an interview with her niece where she was letting us know that, no, I'm not incapacitated. I'm actually stuck in this room that I cannot get out of. I can't call out, but you can call in. So she talked to Charlotte, she talked to Lauren, and she talked to the Breakfast Club that day during that interview. Also, her niece was present. So weeks later, we see that Wendy has taken a psych evaluation. She scored a 10 out of 10, which is proving that she is not loony like this lady wanted us to believe. Wendy is very much in her right mind, very much in her right mind, very much giving. How you doing, Wendy Williams? I'm not so sure that she's ready to take the purple chair back, but again, Wendy Williams, media maven, media icon, is calling into the Breakfast Club again for another interview to discuss that she is not mentally incapacitated. Now, for a young journalist, this, in my opinion, would be the opportunity of a lifetime. I would be salivating at the chance to sit at Wendy Williams's feet and to say, "What's tea? Let us know." You know what I'm saying? I would salivate at that. But Jess, feeling hurt and feeling like she has been plotted against and that basically she's being sabotaged by her, she's saying her team, she has gone into this situation where she's going to show up to work, but she's going to silently protest, meaning she is not going to be engaged. She is not going to be involved. And for me, that interview with Wendy Williams, where you were basically scrolling on the gram while you allowed Lauren, Charlotte, and Envy to interview Wendy Williams, and you said absolutely nothing. Sis, I really feel like you dropped the ball. I get it, you were in your feelings, but damn, you could have asked her, "Hey, Wendy, what is your favorite polish these days?" Hell, something to show that you wanted to be locked in. This is Wendy Williams. This ain't no slouch. This ain't no, y'all wasn't interviewing me. Wendy motherfucking Williams, and you just sat there and said nothing. So Jess takes to her social media. hops on Instagram, goes live, and calls out Lauren, Charla, Envy. And she was saying that she just felt that no one has protected her. She feels like the wool has been covered over her eyes. She just feels like, hey, I thought we had this plan where we were going to restructure the show like this, but I get back from maternity leave and this bitch is still here. Why is she here? What the hell is going on? Y'all making me feel like I'm not doing my job. I'm not good at my job. And so, give me one second because this mic is really getting on my nerves, hitting my earrings. Ooh. So, Jess is feeling like, basically feeling threatened. And I'm just going back to say this. I get it. You get the job of your dreams. You are, in the beginning, kicking ass, taking names. You get pregnant. You have to go on maternity leave. You get someone to fill your slot. You return, and that person is still there. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? Why is this individual still here? So Jess was very unfiltered, and she talked about why she didn't like Lauren, and she talked about she felt like upper management is like basically, like I said, covering, keeping the wool over her eyes, gaslighting her. She's sending texts, sending emails and stuff, and she's getting, they're beating around the bush. They're not getting straight to the point. So she's feeling a certain kind of way, like she feels like she's out on an island by herself, and everybody is just staring at her, and she's not getting the validation that she needs. Like, hey, Jess, you're doing a great job. We're happy to have you as part of the team. You're a great team player. Da 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 da. She's not receiving any of this, and so she's not feeling supported. So she shows up to work, and the fireworks start going off. So Jess is basically telling Charla and Envy how she feels. And for me, Charla, being her mentor and manager, if you are, or fake manager, whatever, you really did play in her face. And there were many times Jess was really trying to be serious, trying to say how she really felt, although, she came with big energy. And I can't say I fault her for that. But y'all was playing in her face. Envy was not. Envy was in his emotional bag, and he was trying to breathe life into her by telling her, ignore the comments, F us, we the people commenting, F us, you're doing a good job. And so he was in his emotional bag with her, trying to make her feel secure, trying to validate her. And Charlotte just kept playing like, oh, why you didn't come in with your do-rag on, and all this and all that. And I don't know if he doesn't really know how to handle conflict or how to smooth things over. But my thing is, like, my man, you as a father and you are a husband, and I hope and pray that if your daughters come to you with some type of conflict or feeling a certain kind of way and want to talk to you, I hope that you don't pussyfoot and play with their feelings. I hope that you would address them and validate them and make them feel secure. And that was one of the things I feel like Charlotte did not do. So that was the first part of the interview where Jess actually talked with Charla and with Envy about how she felt. And Charla just would not validate her at all. He just kept playing and again kept pussyfooting around the issue. And for me, it just kind of made me feel like, man, you playing in her face. And that to me, wasn't cool. What I did like, though, was that when Lauren and Jess were having a woman to woman conversation, Lauren let her know, like, hey, I'm a grown ass woman, and what you not gonna do is tell me to shut up. My mama don't even tell me to shut up. And I feel like Jess was trying to bring that big energy to try to get Lauren to cower down, and Lauren stood 10 toes down, and it's proving why she deserves to be there. It's like, Jess, you are talented, very much so, but you are rough around the edges and you are not polished. And you going back and forth with Lauren, she was Muhammad Aliing your ass. She was floating like a butterfly, stinging your ass like a bee because of her professionalism. Lauren ate you up and said, I'm the producer. You're my talent. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. Jess, I feel like, is intimidated by Lauren, is jealous by Lauren because Lauren has something that she does not have. And that doesn't mean that Jess, in her own right, cannot learn how to become a journalist if this is what she truly wants to do. But she's going to have to hunker down and she's going to have to study something that you can tell if she was showing up unprepared, and when they asking her follow-up questions, I don't really know. I really don't know. You can't come to the job unprepared, and that's what you were given, Jess. You were giving unprepared, whereas Lauren showing up with the notebook, with the pen, knowing what questions to ask. Hell, Jess, even if you did not know what questions to ask, bitch, fake it till you motherfucking make it. Come with the notebook, with the pen, piggyback. If you got to repeat a question or refinesse it and present it the way that you want to present it, funny style, like, do that. But you weren't even giving that. You were giving unprepared. You were giving, I don't want to be here. You even let it be known, I'm going out doing my stand-up gigs because I'm having more fun out there. Honey, you getting a bag inside the Breakfast Club, and I'm sure your bag is just about the same out on the road. But you telling your boss that you want to be doing your own thing out and about in the streets, and you don't want to be showing up to work. So you telling your boss, I'm having more fun being out here doing my own thing than I am in studio because y'all treat me a certain kind of way. First of all, I need to know, how many zeros is she getting? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Again, who am I? I'm just giving my, my messy moment commentary about this situation. But I just really feel like the way that Jess was coming at Lauren it's just that big energy. I feel like she was trying to intimidate Lauren, and they did say that Jess and Lauren had arrived at the studio at the same time, and Charlamagne made it seem like Lauren was running from Jess and was hitting that elevator button because she didn't want to get caught with her. And I can kind of get where Lauren was coming from. I mean, if I'm watching you go live and you talking shit about me and your energy is real tough, and you mean I gotta show up to work with you the next day, I would be doing the same damn thing. Because, bitch, I don't know what you own. When you see me, are you gonna see red? Are you gonna eat, eat, eat? Are you gonna be coming for my neck? Are you gonna be putting your foot on my neck? Literally, not figuratively. Shit, I don't know. I would have been acting the same way too. Because what you not gonna do is treat me any old kind of way. But I just feel like, Jess, I get it. You had a baby. You are, after having a baby, you do go through postpartum depression. I'm not confirming or denying that Jess has postpartum, that she is suffering from that. But for those of you that watch Jess Hilarious, y'all know that Jess is a tough ass cookie. And to see her cry today, I'm kind of like, damn. Feelings is hurt also, maybe mixed in with postpartum depression. And I just feel like maybe this situation could have been handled inside as a staff meeting, as Jess pulled. I feel like if Jess would have pulled them all aside and just say, yo, after the show today, we all need to sit and have a conversation because I am feeling a certain kind of way. I got this negative energy on me and I need to get it off my chest. I feel like that probably would have, I feel like that probably would have been better than for her to come out and about. But again, Breakfast Club needs ratings. So this most definitely brought that. It brought We the People to the comments. Again, it's bringing We the People to create the content that we are going to post on our YouTubes and our TikToks to talk about. So, and I just hated the way that Lauren and Jess could not get a good woman to woman moment to really hash it out because you had Charlotte interrupting every second. trying to be funny. And Lauren was even like, damn, this woman was crying and was in her feels, and you taking everything like a joke. Like, it's not funny. And that's why I'm just doubling back saying, like, bro, sir, you are a father. You are a husband. If your wife or your daughters come to you on some emotional type shit, are you going to be making jokes? Are you not going to hear them out? Are you not going to validate them and let them know, like, yo, I hear you. Let's talk about your concerns. Let's unpack them and see what we can do to make this situation better. You did not give that. You were giving jokes. You was arguing back and forth with, even Envy was serious. When have y'all ever seen Envy truly be serious about subject matter? That for me was like, God dang, Charlotte, you really dropped the ball. So I don't know, Petty Bunch. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Do y'all feel that once Jess's contract is up, they're going to be like, see you, and they're going to give Lauren the seat permanently? Do y'all feel that Lauren deserves the seat? Do y'all feel like Charlotte needs to grow the hell up? Never thought I'd see the day where I felt that DJ Envy was more mature and displayed much more grace than Charlotte. Yeah. So, all right, Petty Bunch, that's it. That's all I have for this Car Chronicle Messy Moments. Make sure you guys continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Girl, can we gossip? Gossip. Gossip. Girl, can we gossip? Gossip. Gossip. Girl, can we gossip? Gossip. Gossip girl.